Hey, check this out. Let's round up today's top stories in the world of science with CTV science and technology expert Dan Riskin. Dan, happy Monday. Good to see you here. And let's start with this. You know, we're talking about health a lot, right? And how we're feeling, how we're doing. Turns out Canadians' health would be dramatically improved by cuts to air pollution. Even if we can't cut emissions all the way to zero, there are still benefits to making cuts.
Absolutely. So, you know, we talk about the cost of healthcare and we talk about the environment, and you think of those as separate. But this new study that was published in a very prestigious journal, Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, shows that for Canada, that's what they were looking at. If you look at satellite data for pollution levels, and if you look at where people live, and you look at mortality rates across different places and how they correlate with emissions, we could make a huge difference for healthcare if we were cutting emissions. And so if you look at Canada, power generation, agriculture, industry, residential combustion, you know, like chimneys and things like that, and then transportation, these all make all these pollutants that we breathe. And so researchers did some math and said, you know, even if we picked one of those and cut it by 10%, we would see a measurable decrease in premature mortality for Canadians. And so, you know, they're saying even if you could cut all of that by 10%, you would save healthcare $4.6 billion every year. So as we look for ways to pay for healthcare and ways to make it less expensive, fewer people getting sick really works nicely. And so putting money into the environment is also putting money into healthcare.
Yeah, it's an interesting sort of angle that perhaps nobody had really been thinking about before. So that study really helps sort of put that into focus as well. Dan, you know, we've talked a lot about the impacts of lockdowns and the back again, on again, off again, you know, over the last couple of years of the pandemic. This is interesting, seeing the impacts in the brain scans of teenagers on what they experienced through these lockdowns.
Yeah, this is a scary paper to me because, you know, when the pandemic started, we were freaked out. And so we said, everybody just stop interacting with each other. And we don't know how long this will last. I remember telling my kids it might be a week or two. I don't know. And it was months. And so data have finally started to come out on what happened to kids' brains. So in California, where lockdown was pretty short relative to what we experienced, you can see measurable differences in the brains of kids. What you look at is the sizes of different parts of the brain. And so what they did is they scanned 80 kids' brains who went through the lockdown basically, and it only lasted until spring 2020 there. But those kids were kept away from their friends. And when you scan their brains and compare them to teens who were scanned before the lockdown, what they have this metric that they use called brain age. And in a nutshell, what they say, the big take-home message is that kids, over the course of a few months, their brains aged the equivalent of 3 years. Wow. And so it was clearly a very stressful experience for them, and really points to the unexpected cost that had when we also asked our kids to lock down here in Canada.
Yeah, no doubt. And it's such a time in their lives, right, to go through that. So that's really fascinating to see the impact there, Dan. This is kind of a lighter one to sort of talk about here. Let's try to do this one without cursing, though. Certainly not. We're not going to curse in English, that's for sure. But do you think you'd be able to spot a swear word in a foreign language? I think I could.
You think you could? Well, it depends who's saying it to you and who you just cut off in traffic when you were in Italy or something like that.
Yeah.
But this is a study where they took a whole bunch of languages and made a list of all the swear words in those languages and just looked to see if they were similar. And what they found is there's certain letters that don't often appear in swear words: L, R, W, and Y. Strangely, if you look at Hungarian, or if you look at Korean, or you look at all these different languages, you find that those consonants don't come out very much. And so if you play two words to somebody that doesn't speak a foreign language, you know, if I play you two words in Italian, can you tell which of these is a swear word? You might not know which one is a swear word, but you will make an informed guess based on the absence of those letters. You intuitively know that, and people around the world have this in common. So it's this neat thing. Maybe swearing, it's the sound itself that feels good because it's missing certain consonants. It's a very strange phenomenon that swear words have this in common across cultures.
Listen, there is nothing like a good swear, not on air.
I hear you.
But it's certainly, it has an impact, absolutely. So we'll keep it clean here. Dan, always great to chat. Next week is our last conversation of the year, so we'll look forward to that. In the meantime, have a good one, and we'll talk soon.
Oh my gosh, you know, I'm always impressed when I meet kids and they're entrepreneurial, they have big dreams and big vision, and that's what this is all about. This is the Jane and Finch Community Give Back. It's the first year they're doing this, and it's so cool. Joining me now is Karen Samuels. She's a mental health advocate. So tell us a little bit more about this event that's taking place on Saturday.
Well, this event on this Saturday is going to focus and highlight the love that Jane and Finch, as I grew up in Jane and Finch, gave to me. We're giving back the the love, and we're showcasing all the talent, the culture, the love and the future that's coming out of Jane and Finch. So we've collaborated with Young Bosses in Business and Healing Six to bring out the talent and the love and the amazing give back that we have, along with BGO and Jane and Finch Mall. They're our biggest investors and sponsors behind us. So this is what the kids have to offer.
Okay, give me a second then. I'm going to talk to O'Neill Johnson here. He's the marketing manager for Jane Finch Mall. And how cool is it for you guys to help out an event like this?
Oh, definitely. This is amazing. We're definitely excited for this upcoming event this Saturday. And like I said before, actually I didn't say before, but we've been doing this for over 15 years now. A lot of different give back programs that we've had, but this is actually going to be our biggest. So we're really excited, and we hope you can join us this upcoming Saturday, 10 a.m. until about 4. We have the pop-up section that's happening. We have a fashion show that we're actually going to be hosting in another part of our shopping center. We have free Santa photos for everybody to be a part of as well. So that's another thing that we want all the families and everyone to come out and experience. So,
fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. And of course, you've got all these young entrepreneurs. Hi, really quickly, what's your name and what are you having?
I'm Kate, and I started crocheting about 3 years ago and started my business about 2 years ago. And I really enjoy it.
Love it. Hi there, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Monica.
Yes.
And these are the bracelets.
Oh my gosh, so cool. And then guys, I want to introduce you to the Soap Boys. Get this, go ahead, be fresh. This is vegan friendly and ethically sourced soap. Hey guys, what a cool idea.
So my name is Isaiah. And I'm Eli. And we make vegan bath bombs and soaps. So we don't use things like goat milk, honey, things like that.
Love it. Oh my gosh, how cool. What wonderful Christmas gift ideas. And then take a look at this. Papa Snacks, get in my belly. Hi, what's your name? And tell me a little bit more about this.
My name is Jameer, and basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get my vending machines out and trying to getting in local businesses like the malls, salons, barbers, and stuff like that.
All right. So many young people here, a lot of talent. So Karen, again, tell people about the event this Saturday.
So this event this Saturday will start at 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. The main fashion show and performances will be at 12 a.m. and throughout the day, 12 noon, sorry. And throughout the day, we will be giving back give backs such as gift cards, turkey, food, clothing. So just come on out and just have a great time. And please come down and support our vendors.
Okay, perfect. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a party on Saturday here at Jane Finch Mall. Yes, we're here at Jane Finch Mall and we're giving you a sneak peek of what's going to be taking place this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It is the Jane and Finch Community Give Back. It's going to feature a fashion show, free photos with Santa, and of course, young bosses featuring some of their products and goods. Hi there, this is Soraya and Ariella Morgan. Good morning.
Hi.
All right, ladies, you are young bosses. Tell me a little bit more about your business.
Okay, well, Young Bosses in Business is a pop shop created by me and my younger sister, Ariella. And we made Young Bosses in Business because we've been to a lot of adult pop shops and there was only adults there. And we thought, we're the only kids there. Why not create a pop shop for, only kids to experience them selling their own businesses and to show that not only adults can be bosses, but us kids can also be bosses as well.
Yes, of course. And so we have how many vendors this Saturday?
Well, we have 13 vendors, including us.
Very nice. Ariella, I know you're selling these necklaces. Tell me a little bit more about this.
This necklace is created by my brand and what I do because my business is called Boss RE Kids.
Love it. I love it. Thank you, ladies. And by the way, you guys look fabulous. I love the panda dunks. Thank you. And we've got some entrepreneurs here. Hi, what's your name? And tell me a little bit more about your product.
Hi, my name is Adriana, and this is Sabaco, a body care and leisure line. So in 2020, my mom was diagnosed with cancer, and she used to complain about the prices and not being able to find non-toxic natural products, and this is why I started this business.
Okay, thank you. Hi there, what's your name and tell me a little bit more about your product?
Hi, my name is Abna, and this is my business, Ohema Jewelry and Accessories. I sell many different types of jewelry. I sell rings, as you can see here, bracelets, waist beads, necklaces, and I have bracelets from the World Cup countries. And yes, I have a website at ohemastore.com.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Hi there, what's your name and tell me a little bit more about that?
My name is Kiana, and I'm the owner of Beauty Forever. I made Beauty Forever because just going to school and being bullied, I didn't have any level of confidence in myself. And I was thinking that other girls like me are going through the same thing that I'm going through, so I wanted to help them with that. So Beauty Forever sells cosmetics and apparels so girls can feel beautiful.
Yay! Okay, kids, come on over. We've got DJ Love Jones in the house. She's gonna be here on Saturday. What can people expect? It's gonna be a party on Saturday.
Yes, it is. My name is DJ Love Jones. I'm Toronto's youngest DJ and entertainer, and I can't wait to see everybody dancing on Saturday. It's going to be a big party, so make sure that you come down. And I just want everybody to know who DJ Love Jones is. Thank you so much.
Pump up the music, guys. We're gonna dance it out. Back to George in the studio. Let's go, guys. And again, Jane and Finch Community Give Back this Saturday from 10 to 4 at Jane Finch Mall. We are here at Jane Finch Mall where we actually have a fashion show going on. The music is going on and we've got dancers, and this is really about the Jane and Finch Community Give Back. We're giving you a sneak peek of what you can expect this Saturday at Jane Finch Mall from 10 to 4. Janae joins me now. She's the founder of Healing 6, who's a partner in this event. Why is it important for Healing 6 to be a part of this?
It's very important because we really want to connect the community and the culture together. We really wanted to start with the community that's not really recognized, but there's so much talent that comes out of this community. And as you can see here already, there's so many talented people that come out of this community. So we just want to shine that.
Okay, so tell me what's happening with the fashion show and the dancers. This is all taking place on Saturday.
Yes. So right now we have Nalia and Laura doing a fashion show runway class. They're established models, but we have a lot of models that want to be a part of this fashion show that are not established yet. And then we have Archangels over there. They are doing a rendition to Bob Marley and an old school dance hall music dance as well. And then we have Progressive Minds and Jane Print over there. They're actually from the community. So we have a lot of streetwear brands that are coming in and so many more designers. So we have about 10 designers.
Very
so
nice.
It's going to be great, yeah.
Isaiah, come in. You're also with Healing 6. Tell me a little bit more about the program.
So Healing 6 is basically like a youth initiative that we're using to really empower the youth through like arts, beauty, media, a lot of the different facets. So we're really going through the beauty aspect and the music aspect first to really make sure that we can really empower these kids and show them an outlet just despite going to university, and we can actually show them how to get involved in music, business, arts, everything in between. So it's just a really good avenue and output for these kids.
And you actually have programs that are going into a school.
Yeah, so we are in James Cardinal right now. So like he was saying, I run the beauty program as well, and it's just to empower these kids, especially women coming from my side, teach them about self-love, and just doesn't matter what culture, community, where you come from, it's all about self-love and empowerment, and that's why we combined it with the Six Fashion Show to bring everyone from everywhere and to show that no matter where you come from, you can make it out.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So again, guys, you want to come to this event on Saturday at Jane Finch Mall. It's this Saturday from 10 to 4 p.m. You've got 13 vendors from young entrepreneurs. You've got a fashion show. You've got dancers. You've got a DJ in the house and free photos with Santa. So it's going to be a fun day here at Jane Finch Mall. Don't want to miss it this Saturday. For information, you could go to janefinchmall.com or Instagram, Healing6, and that's the number 6, okay? And it's the first time they're doing this, so it's taking place this Saturday from 10 to 4 p.m. at Jane Finch Mall. We're giving you a sneak peek of what to expect, and it really is a community event. And when I mean by community, I'm talking about all the partners here. So joining me now is Inspector Don Terrio from 31 Division. Good morning.
Good morning.
So it really is a community, and it's all about bringing in the partners. So tell me a little bit more about the police participation in this.
I am really happy to be able to talk about our Neighborhood Community Officer program that we're running out of 31 Division and in fact across the city. It's an opportunity for our officers to connect with the kids. I mean, it's Christmas time. Like, there is no better opportunity for our officers to engage and to try and make somebody's day.
For sure. And tell me a little bit about the toy drive here. We see the officers dropping off toys.
We have been collecting toys for some time now. All our officers are actively engaged in going out into the community, getting toys, getting toys that are directed towards 14-year-old kids, 8-year-olds, whatever the case might be. And then we've been distributing it into the various community groups for a couple of weeks now. But it's all in that thing. It's like, it's Christmas time. It's time to connect, and it's time for our officers to engage with the community.
For sure. And when we all work together, everyone together, that's how you build a community.
Absolutely. It's not just a process. I mean, we're talking about Christmas, but really this is a work in progress. It's a journey, and we're engaged in this for the long haul to try and, if we can make these connections with these kids today, it has an impact in the future. It has an impact next summer, next Christmas, and in 6 years when they're young adults, and we're able to engage with them in another level.
Okay, thank you so much. And of course, you've got 13 vendors that are going to be showcasing their designs. You've got Sapple & Co., you've got the Soap Boys, and you've got Beauty Forever, as well as Custom Crochet. So thank you so much, guys. Really quickly, I want to bring in Karen and O'Neill, who really are at the heart of this event. Karen, once again, what can people expect on Saturday?
On Saturday, you're going to see actual musical performances. O'Derrick is here. And for those who follow O'Derrick through my eyes and on my page, My Mental Stories, we also have the fashion show that's going to be amazing. Local designers that will be featured in the store. And again, the pop-up vendors. There'll be 13 more pop-up vendors.
And O'Neill, really quickly, this is really important for the Jane Finch Mall to be involved in this.
This has always been a platform that we've allowed for the community to come in and show their talent. So we're just happy to have everybody come in here, bring your families, bring your friends, and we just want to showcase to you everything that Jane Finch has to offer. So this Saturday, 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, guys, everyone, a final goodbye from Police 31 Division, as well as everyone here from Jane Finch Mall and of our amazing entrepreneurs. Say bye, guys.
See you on Saturday.
See you on Saturday.
And Canada's appearance at the World Cup was historic but brief, but one Canadian has been a star of the show off the pitch.
That's Dancin' Wayne. Now, he's originally from Oshawa, but is now based out of Vancouver, and he's the official in-game host at the World Cup. He MCs the matches, hypes up the crowd, and even interviews some of the athletes.
And he joins us live now from Qatar. Dancin' Wayne, I guess it's good afternoon there. Thank you so much for joining me. First of all, I love your Instagram videos. You make so many people happy with your very funny and relatable videos. But what you're doing in Doha, Qatar is very different. You're basically the hype man. So tell us your routine. How do you approach each day and get people hyped up? Because people there are speaking many different languages.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, guys. It's a marathon. I've been out here since November 12th, and every game is different. We do a lot of research finding out which teams are playing, what chants they like, what cheers they want, what music they like. So I'm really working with the DJ, my DJ Tony Perry. Another Canadian with me, Riley Nimitz, is my talent manager. And she's out there, we're making up skits and hits, and we're dancing, we're singing, we're doing everything just to make sure these fans are having the time of their lives.
Arda, I've got to ask this because, realistically, Dancin' Wayne, you're a relatively new phenomenon. Your videos kind of started up during the pandemic. This is arguably the largest sporting event spectacle in the world. How did you get this gig?
Yeah.
Honestly, I quit my job last year. I was in a terrible car accident. And at that moment, I realized I shouldn't be sitting at a desk for 8 hours a day. So I took a risk and I started making funny, relatable videos, and they started popping off. I went from 1 follower to 10,000, 10,000 to 30 to 100,000, 100,000 to now over 700,000 with 18 million views a day. And as I was doing all that, I was getting invited to host events all over the world. And FIFA just happened to be one of those people who contacted me to do a little tournament. And then that just blossomed to do more and more and more. And that's how I ended up here.
Yeah, really a domino effect of success. You hosted the CONCACAF Gold Cup Finals, then the Arab Cup in Doha the same year. So congrats to you, Dancin' Wayne. Now, I want to know, you're out there every single day, but what has been your most memorable moment so far there? The moment that is seared in your mind?
Honestly, I have two. One involving Canada, singing "Oh Canada" with thousands of Canadians from all over Canada, from Saskatchewan, Quebec, even Oshawa was there, which was mind blowing to me. And all of us singing "Oh Canada" in a stadium in Qatar was unbelievable. And Morocco fans have been my favorite fans. I've got marriage proposals. I've got people holding up. Yeah, I've had, because they see me as like this weird lucky charm now, because every game I've gone to, they've won. And I'm like, I don't know what's happening right now. But they hold pictures of me in the stand. I'm like, is that me? And people are like, yeah. I'm like, what is happening? And I asked the Moroccan announcer, like, oh, they call you the Fresh Prince of Morocco. I'm like, what is happening?
It's incredible. Like, what an experience, what an opportunity. Listen, Dancing Wayne, we know you got a little bit more work ahead of you. Semifinals today, finals on Sunday. Thanks for taking the time out of your incredibly hectic and busy schedule to join us, entertain our viewers for a few minutes' time. Good luck with the rest of the event, and it's been great to talk to you. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have fun.
Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Water connects all things. Before your birth and after your death.
This is our home!
I need you with me. And I need you to be strong.
All right, well, it's finally here. This week, return to the world of Pandora and experience James Cameron's Avatar: The Way of Water, opening in theaters tomorrow. With excitement surrounding the return of leading star Sam Worthington as Jake Sully and Zoe Saldana as Neytiri, we want to turn the attention now to the next generation of actors set to inhabit the wondrous world of Pandora. So for more on their Avatar franchise debut, we welcome to the studio live Jamie Flatters, Bailey Bass, Jack Champion, and Trinity Jolie Bliss. Thank you all for joining us so early here.
Oh, thank you for having us.
And congratulations on an epic film.
Thank you.
I want to start with you, Jamie, because you play Neteyam, all right, the firstborn so-called perfect son of Jake Sully and Neytiri. What was your reaction when you finally got to see the finished masterpiece just last week?
It was amazing. James Cameron makes a film epic like no other, and to see a film again of that scale that you've had the blessing of being part of was quite something.
Yeah, so you were kind of, did you recognize yourself as Neteyam?
Well, definitely, and weirdly we had this sort of like understanding of that alien world after filming it. So even though we hadn't seen the visual yet, it sort of felt like there's
like
a
familiar.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. And Trinity, you are the baby girl of the family, the only biological daughter of Jake Sully and Neytiri. And I understand that you auditioned for this film when you were just 7 years old.
Almost 8.
Seven, almost 8. But you spent like 2 years, working on this film. So, what was that like? And have your castmates also become part of your extended family now?
Yeah, totally. I mean, on set and off set, we really are family. We grew up on the set together, and I just feel so honored to be part of this amazing, big Avatar family. And it's crazy to be part of this and to see it 1 week ago, I think.
Yeah.
We saw it for the first time 1 week ago.
2 weeks ago, maybe.
It was absolutely mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Who knows what time it is now?
Yeah, who knows?
Exactly. And you played Took.
Yes.
The youngest. And would you say that your character is, like, your real-life personality is close to her character?
Well, I relate to Took in a lot of ways, since we're both the youngest and we both have older siblings. Actually, we both have 2 older brothers.
Wow.
And I think when it comes to family dynamics, we're both the youngest that wants everything to be okay and kind of repeats the memo from the dad or the parents. And just like Took, I also grew up in a mixed family. So, I relate to her in a lot of ways, and I'm so honored to bring her to life.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, Jack, turning to you, you play Spider.
Yeah.
You're the only a human child left behind by Pandora, and you're actually the son of a pretty notorious sky person. I won't say who that is, but I love it how you're kind of like Tarzan in this, with stripes, the long hair, minimal clothing. And so talk about your character, how it interacts with the Sully family, and what it was like working so close to Sigourney Weaver, because you're very close to Curie in this film.
Well, I mean, so Spider was, he was abandoned there, and I mean, working with Sigourney Weaver, I remember when I got cast for the first time, I found out in the back of an Uber with my mom, and we were freaking out, and once we got back to the hotel, Sigourney called me, like personally, and she was like, "Hey, I just want to like let you know that you know we're all like so grateful to have you here." And I don't know, it's just like the most heartwarming, welcoming thing, and yeah, Sigourney's great.
Okay, that's good that you had such a great, interaction with her,
Yeah.
because, your Sully family, they call you Monkey Boy. But I also feel like your character's like Mowgli mixed with Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, it's just like a mix of everything.
Yeah,
exactly.
but it's very cool to watch. Okay, turning to you, Bailey, your character, Tessira, is the daughter of the Metkayina clan leader, located on Pandora's Reef. So we know that this film, although it's not all filmed in or near the water, most of it is. So I want to talk about those underwater scenes and how they were filmed, because the motion capture technology was pretty sensitive to that, right?
Well, we were doing something that has never been done before. So playing Sereia, I had to learn how to free dive. I was in the water. I was doing something like it was untouched material, what we were doing. And so much so what you were referring to is the tanks could only have 5 people in it at the same time.
Right.
So like when we were doing scenes with all of us and we would try to push it to 6, sometimes the computers would freak out because it was all new.
And did you have to hold your breath underwater, because apparently the water had to be still with no bubbles?
Well, in freediving you have to hold your breath, and we had to learn how to act underwater, learn how to do breath holds. It was training like no other, and it was intense. But people think it's like you're gonna freak out, but in order to freedive you have to be calm. Wow. So it actually connected us all, and it was a bonding experience.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. So I'm sure you all learned so much doing this movie. Jamie, going back to you, it's been 13 years since the original Avatar film was released. I feel like this film is even more majestic with the introduction of these new creatures, especially the whale-like Tulkun. So looking forward, I know that there's 2 more films. What can we expect? Will it still be in Pandora?
You're trying to get us in trouble. I mean, I think it's best not to say. Like, there's such a transcendence quality to this second film, and I just think it's good for the audience to go on the episodic journey.
Yeah, okay, I like that. Keeping it a secret for now.
I'm keeping myself safe, yeah, jeez.
Okay, and thank you so much for all joining us. Jamie, Trinity, Jack, Bailey. Before I let you go, though, I do want to see all of you guys do your signature Navi hiss. On a count of 3, can you do it? All right, look to camera 4. I love it. I just want to see how you guys do it in real life. So 1, 2, 3, go.
Jamie, what is that?
Yeah, that's the Metkayina people. They do stick out their tongues.
We do.
Yeah. It's like the kiss hiss. Okay, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck with the rest of the film, and can't wait for everyone to watch it tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
You did it. $100,000. The title of Lego Masters and this Lego trophy. Come on up and get it. Take this.
What a moment for Nick and Stacy. When I heard Nick and Stacy, I thought Nick and Stacy, but it's actually Brick and Nick and Stacy Roy, Lego Masters champions, Canadians winning season 3. Just remarkable stuff. They're here on set with us at CP24 Breakfast this morning. How much does that Lego trophy weigh, Stacy?
Oh, it is heavy.
You had to do it together, basically.
Well, you did. I don't think you can hold it up on your own. That's a lot of Lego.
And that's a lot of kudos to you guys for building these incredible structures week after week on Lego Masters. It was really fun to watch. I remember the dog episode in particular. Those look so difficult here, and I want to know, for the process of the show, you really are thrown these creations or sort of challenges that moment. You have no planning, you don't know, you just got a bunch of bricks.
No, it's all part of the clock for us to make a plan, figure out what we're gonna do. Right. So it's really just you gotta figure out that plan quick and then get to building.
How would you describe the experience, Stacey? What was it like to sort of be on that set, with all those other competitors and sort of put your skills to the test?
It was a dream come true. We had 5 million Lego bricks at our disposal to create anything from our wildest imagination. It was amazing. It was a life-changing experience, and we are just so, so grateful.
Incredible, guys. Let's talk about the sort of creations that you've brought on the desk here today, just to give us a sense of what it is.
Absolutely.
Should we go from
I think
left to
starting
right. Do you wanna
here
start
makes more
Okay,
sense.
go for
Because
it.
this was
Okay.
actually our first challenge.
All right, yeah.
Our first time really building together in person.
Yep.
So it was a spaceship that had to represent both of us. So it's supposed to be like a ship that broadcasts our live streams into the galaxy because we have
Okay.
amazing new communities and streams.
Yeah.
And it's so fun being able to share that with people. And we wanted to take it to space. So that's kind of what we did there.
Very
And then I
cool.
feel like Stacy would talk about the next one.
Okay.
So this next one, we actually had to do a Lego build that was going to survive a bull riding challenge.
Oh,
yeah. Mechanical bull.
So we created Bella the ballerina, and she is in 4th position, but she was going for first.
I'm going for first, right? I like that. Good analogy
Yeah,
there. And then I'm looking from behind. So is this a tree? What is this?
Exactly. So they literally gave us a real tree, and we had to build a Lego treehouse around it with no Lego connection points.
Okay.
So we had to find very unique ways to engineer the Lego to fit onto the tree. So it was a very interesting challenge, but it was actually our first challenge win, so it was really exciting for us.
was.
It kind of gave us a sense that, hey, maybe we can actually do this, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And it's a Lego brick. I mean,
Who
Nick
doesn't
kind
love
of-
Lego, right?
Right, who
So-
doesn't love Lego?
Yeah, that's really clever how you did that. So, and what are we looking at here then?
This is our mini golf challenge, which I don't know if there's time for you to quickly play it.
Oh, really? Can I try it? Can you
yeah,
show me?
absolutely.
Yeah, I think, it's put
on,
the
we gotta
gear
get
up or
the-
down, and then...
Nick, I'll let you just,
Okay, show me how this works. Like, whoop.
So we did a mini golf
already a hole in
challenge.
one.
So it was a little game of cat and mouse. And so the mouse is the golf ball, and you can actually, like, putt
Okay,
right in
I'm going
there.
to do this so that we can put it over here. So where am I putting it to?
Right
Trying to get into that little
into the
hole.
mouse hole.
I feel like the
See how
table
this
tilt
breaks.
might be against you, but...
I'm just going to jam. Oh,
Yeah,
come
jam
on.
it in there, jam it in there.
Get in there.
Oh,
there we go.
And then if you, yep, that way.
All the way up,
Oh,
all the way up, all the way up, all the way up.
And then we'll go through the pegboard.
Hole
in
one.
one.
Hole in one.
So good stuff.
Nailed
Where's the green
it.
jacket when
That
you
was
need it?
amazing.
No kidding. That's
Yep.
really cool. Nicely done on
Yeah,
that.
had to make it playable.
And this
so-
is just a mini version.
Yeah,
Obviously, the
I
whole
can
thing was
imagine how that would have
gigantic.
been like phenomenal. And then what's this last one we've got this morning?
So this was from a water fountain challenge. So they literally gave us like pumps and hoses, and we had to make water move Lego. So we had like a little pinwheel that was spinning, and that actually made a little crab at the front, move back and forth, kind of do a little bit of a crab walk. And the story was that these crabs like took over this sandcastle and made it their home, but now this big wave was coming in and crashing down over it. So the water actually made this little white wave or flag wave as well, and they were trying to surrender to the wave and save their
Surrender
home.
to the
amazing.
sea. Let us
Yeah.
keep living in this dream home.
We are super tight on time. My last question is this. How are you splitting the 100K? Like, is 50-50?
Oh, yeah,
I'm
50-50.
kidding. Yeah,
Just like the trophy vote.
I kind of figured exactly. All right, listen, congratulations to you both.
Thank you so
Can't wait
much.
to see what you build in the future. It was really great to meet both of you. And
So good
amazing.
being
Like,
here.
good stuff
Thank
there.
you so much for having me.
All right.